Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a GameReplays.org Heroes of Newerth cast. Today's cast is in association with Cybersports Jesse.
Oh, biggest
Cybersports
fail.
Network Jesse. There we go.
Yeah, close enough. I
Close
guess
enough.
Cybernetic Jesse.
Cybernetic Jesse. Maybe that's
I'm
gonna be your new name. Yeah.
I'm flexing so hard right now, you have no idea.
Yep, good old intro fail by FourCourtJester there. Yep, fun times. But we do have a random team matchmaking game here, so I do believe we found this based on Blue, KinGGeet.
Yes, if he ever watches this, I stalked you to find replays. Thank you. Thank you.
Fair enough. So 2 PXVs, 2 HOTs, and a lady versus just a bunch of other guys. It's an all-pick game that are getting ready to go. What do we got here for Legion, sir?
Legion, we have Tundra, Valkyrie, Hammerstorm, Nighthound, yeah, and Slither. On the Hellborn team, we have Succubus, Corrupted Disciple, Bombardier, and Jair's Eye, which is nice to see, and FourCourtJester.
Did everyone random? Random.
For the most part.
Random. Whole bunch of people randomed. Wow.
Some good shit. All right, so it looks to be a fairly exciting game.
A fairly non-thought-out game, but yeah.
It's all pick. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It's
The guy who picked Nighthound, his name's Derp Derp. I'd like to point that out.
Does he have a catchphrase every time he kills someone?
Derp. I don't know. I never stalked the guy, but I mean, he picked Nighthound, so that's pretty derp in most cases. Unless you're Faye V, then it's epic.
Is Faye V playing again?
Yeah, he's continued to play.
No,
I don't think he
quit.
stopped.
I don't know.
No.
Somebody's feeding me the wrong information here.
Blame Holy for the win.
Okay.
Every time, without fail.
It's all his fault. I get it. So just initial placement coming out of here, the Hellborn, it does look like Succubus has claimed solo mid, and that's going to put 2-2 combos there out on the side. What do you think of the Succubus mid?
It's been a strong mid hero most of the time through the game. She's been in the game since the very beginning. With a Heartache, she's able to do a lot of damage early on, stay in. She's a very aggressive solo mid lane, as you do see that she does pick up a Crushing Claw, 2 Marks of the Novice, and Minor Totems to get a nice stat increase on whoever she decides to solo against, which will be a Tundra. So it should be a pretty boring lane for the most part, unless Tundra plays ridiculously aggressively. Just kind of reading the chat. Fluff says I lost. LOL. Yeah. Anyway.
Are we going to narrate the chat?
Oh, we could narrate. Thanks for the PSR. Except it's MMR, so
Less than 3. Yep.
I believe those are heart symbols. So Succubus is going to pick up the Illusion Room mid lane. That's good. It's going to make it so she has a little bit of an advantage unless she sucks. I've never seen her. She is a random pub, so that's good. KinGGeet, though, is fairly good. I've seen him play quite a few times. He's in a pretty good team, but he is getting kind of stomped by this Illusion Room, which is fine with me. Down bottom.
Ouch.
Hey, man. He sends some stuff at me, too. He sends the shit flying. Looks like Nighthound does have some random gold, so he's able to pick up an Iron Buckler, Logger's Hatchet, and all the rest of his items, so that should give him a nice little benefit. Slither in a side lane with armor is just great. I'm not going to be able to harass him too much, except if Corrupted Disciple does that, making me eat my words. Actually, it's kind of surprising that he's not really harassing as much as he could be. Anyway, up top, Bombardier, FourCourtJester, which is a very powerful lane in my opinion. Ridiculous harassment. FourCourtJester is stacking and pulling, which is good. Hopefully Bombardier doesn't get messed up by a Valkyrie Hammerstorm lane, which should very easily happen actually. If Hammerstorm was to throw the stun right now, like here it comes actually, bomb going on top of him. Hammerstorm's going to look to try to block him a little bit. He does throw the arrow. He's going to be able to nail that arrow very easily. This should be a kill on Bombardier. Max, doesn't matter. Bloodrust, Cake's picking that up. Cake's kind of a nostalgic person for me a little bit. And
Indeed.
Heroes of Newerth used to play on Clan Milk with the legendary Milk Fat.
He's the #1 LoL player in the world.
Yeah. He quit. I think he's
yeah, he did.
He's playing with DRD right now, actually, I believe. Mid lane, Succubus picking up her Blood Chalice, which means that she's now essentially OP. She can pop her Blood Chalice, pop Heartache, and hurt really bad. I should stop talking now. Talk, Jester, go.
Well, I don't know, you're doing good. In the mid with that Blood Chalice, I mean, as you said, Heartache is a great harassment tool, gives you back the life, so it's almost like a free nuke. And Tundra, every time I've come mid here, Tundra has been running away. He's half health right now. He's used up all his regen. Definitely not a good sign. He cannot get any kind of farm whatsoever with Succubus just zoning him out right there. I do like this top lane with the double stun, the Hammer Storm followed up to a Valkyrie arrow or vice versa, and that was the Bloodlust on the Bombardier, as you saw. I mean, a nice 3-second arrow. That's a big window of opportunity to take someone down. I have not seen a Jera Zaya in a game in a long time, ever since we had those fun games with Carry Zaya played by Foxbox, but that, and you know, that was a long time ago. So I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to bring to the table here with his team. I mean, he does have a very nice, you know, magic repulse. He does have his physical damage repulse, shields, invulnerabilities, whatever you want to call them.
Repulse.
Repulses damage.
Action
right?
up top, Jester. Sorry, Bombardier getting initiated on should be able to go down. He does get that Curse of Ground actually, and the sticky bomb on top of Cakes there. Playing Valkyrie, the Curse of Ground is able to take him down very easily. Looks like Hammerstorm might be able to hurt Voodoo Jester. I don't think he's going to be able to kill him though. The acid cocktail coming out, he's going to be able to run away like a little girl very easily, like most Voodoo Jesters do. Go on.
Oh, I thought you were talking about little girl Hammerstorm like all Scotsmen, but that's okay.
No, he has a kilt. He's the man.
Fair enough. Men in skirts are definitely the manliest men. I get it. Don't worry.
Macho. He's the Macho Man Randy Savage. That's who
Fair enough.
Hammerstorm is.
So yeah, on that point of Jerzaiah, again, like beside him is a corrupted disciple, another hero I have yet to see in a long time. Now these are hardly tournament matches. It does look like he's going to take a little bit of harass here. Out comes the silence from Nighthound, but we do have all three down here. This Valkyrie arrow hopefully would have made the clincher, but I do think that we did get the magic resist off in time. It's just not going to be in time to save his life, however, as we do have Lady, what is it, Nihi or Nai? How do you say that? Nai, Nihi? Slither.
Nihao and farm some gold. Sorry, Nihi. I'm not sure actually.
Okay, Slither picks up the kill, and down goes Corrupted Disciple. Maybe that's why we don't see him in games anymore.
We'll say Nihi for tentative purposes.
Fair enough. She can grate us all she wants later, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, you got name wrong. No more casting.
Yeah, your name was destroyed by those casters, those jerks. Anyways, one thing I did notice off the bat here, Legion did not bother to put up any wards. I do not see any wards on the map out of them, whereas we did have the usual ward spots of Rune and even the bottom jungle here. And that's going to make a difference in this top lane, because top lane has free access to that jungle. Talking about top lane, Hammerstorm came down, and goodbye, Pretty Princess. She's down and out for count.
Pretty Princess?
Oh, sorry, Slutty Cheerleader? No, I mean...
Well... Yeah, that's strange, Jester. Pretty Princess for Succubus. Yeah, she's supposed to be some sort of demon.
It's totally the next skin. It's going to be Princess Peach from Mario.
Maybe for Valkyrie.
Would Valkyrie make a good Princess Peach? I don't know.
Let us know in the comments below this VOD.
Yeah, but Hammerstorm, great gank down there, making use of his stun. We do have someone coming down south. It is going to be Succubus, level 6, going to be hopefully putting the pain down here on Derp. So Derp's going to go down. We do have Slither. He's going to get almost instantly annihilated. I don't even know where Nighthound ended up, but he's dead, so good times.
They put the Mesmerize on top of him. Heal bomb. Bye-bye, Nighthound.
Yeah.
Don't care if you have the highest base armor starting the game. You die. So going back to the wards thing, I was thinking they probably do the professional build and just make sure that when Nighthound hits level 6, just make him a permanent ward down bottom. Sit in Viz. Right down there by the rune spot. Actually, we do see Jerzaiah putting up a ward, which is not the Legion team, so I guess Legion team is kind of...
That's it. No wards here out of the Legion team. It's a little weird. But yeah, say la vie. Up top, we did have Hammerstorm die to the combination, the kick-ass combination that you were mentioning of the Bombardier and the Voodoo Jester. What's like? Is the big strength there just the cask into basically just like the burst of Bombardier?
Yeah. Also, the Curse of Ground, which he has been leveling up, really just adds to it because the way Curse of Ground works is that if you take damage, it deals that damage again over time, a percentage of it. For magic damage, so it just makes it so you do so much ridiculous damage. If you put a lot of burst damage out in the very beginning of a fight, then mid lane, Succubus just got owned by the Hammerstorm and the Tundra KinGGeet. GG.
It's funny,
Succubus? I don't
her
know.
illusions are up, but she's not.
Well, they've probably figured out who it was, you know.
Yeah.
But she is denying with those illusions, which is good. Not just feeding them to the tundra. That Hammerstorm actually has been doing a really good job roaming. He is level 6. He probably could be a little bit higher level if he did decide to stay in lane. Unfortunately, he's going to get spotted by this Hellboard ward, so they're just going to chill out by the tower, kind of play like little girls. That's okay, though. They don't want to die to Macho Man Randy Savage. Up top, Valkyrie's kind of doing the same thing. He does have the sticky bomb on top of him, taking down a third of his life, I'd say.
Yep.
Which is ridiculous. Valkyrie, unfortunately, does have that ridiculous escape mechanism, though, so really, he wasn't at too much danger there.
A death is a death, even if there's no one around to benefit from it, because you still lose the gold plus all your opportunity for experience. What's going on down south? We do have a big attack here going down on Jerizai. He goes down. Hammerstorm with the God mode coming out. He wants to chase down Corrupted Disciple. Corrupted Disciple has the better boots, but there is 3 heroes down here. He's just trying to circle this tower as much as he can. I do think the poison plus another auto attack there from Slither. Out comes the Bombardiro for a little bit of revenge, though. So as I said, a kill is a kill, a death is a death, even if there's no one to benefit from it.
Valkyrie cake splitting out. Bomb 6. Ah! Yeah, that's what happened, too.
Is that a reference to something?
No, it's
Bomb
just...
6?
Hey, Bombardier was 6.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it now.
Yeah,
Wasn't that hard.
I thought maybe that was a reference to like 6 bombs dropping on its head.
Derp, down bottom, able to TP out from a incoming Succubus trying to mess him up. Looks like the Macho Man Randy Savage was able to get out. I'm going to stop saying I never watched wrestling in my entire life.
Now you're so doted upon him. It's a little
It's
weird.
because it's my friend Fruit, man. My friend Fruit. That's all he calls
Your friend's a
Hammerstorm.
fruit dealer?
No, Fruit. You know him. You
I'm
know him.
just
You've heard him
teasing you.
cast. He could be Fruit Dealer, though. He is pretty Gosu. Anyway, up top, I don't understand why Bombardier and Voodoo Jester Voodoo Jester is level 7. He has phase boots and Blood Chalice. Why isn't he roaming? Why isn't he getting gang slapped? Down middle. I always miss the kill because Hammerstorm's always just being a man, putting his skirt on and just taking down this little girl in the middle lane. Good stuff by Tundra. And I think Tundra actually has won this lane simply because of Hammerstorm's ganks. The immunity coming out looks like 2 heroes are going to come down. Corrupted Disciple and Jerizai. I don't know if Tundra's going to be able to get out of this. Phase boots. Oh, jeez. Actually, they're going to probably be able to turn this around on Corrupted Disciple. He's getting auto attack down. Popping the ultimate, though, he's going to be able to run fairly easily away. He's sapping damage, though, from somebody. He's going to try to punch him. And he does manage to take him down. Jerizai actually in a little bit of trouble. No. Oh, actually, Bomb missing his sticky bomb. Actually able to get at least the damage off on him. Cast coming out from Voodoo Jester. Hammerstorm looks like he's going to be very easily taken down. While the bird just kind of sits mid lane. Solemnly. Sadly.
Well, the bird can't attack anything.
Yeah, but I'm sure the bird is sad that Randy Savage died.
Well, he was overextended quite a bit. I mean, the kill there on the Corrupted Disciple really wasn't that needed, but he didn't expect God mode to come out, I don't think. I mean, Jerizai heal is very powerful in the fact that it heals and does damage. It's very, very akin to the Nymphoropod. And I just don't think he expected God mode to come smacking him back in the face. And his phase boots were down, so I don't know.
To be entirely honest, I think it's actually not that big. Oh, 5-second arrow on Voodoo Jester. Looks like he's going to get a little bit shit blasted here. Put back in the pub trash can. Down he goes.
You sure? I don't think Tundra actually hit him.
I don't know.
It looked like it went right around him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks like Jerizai is also going to get planter blasted, as King Graven would say.
Planter
blasted. Planter blasted. I don't know. I'm having fun. Okay, this is a pub game. I'm having fun. All right. Why do you have to be such a lame-o?
Well, King Raven says some weird things.
It looks like Succubus is actually going to get a cock block there by Nighthound stopping the ultimate. Looks like they actually might be able to take her down the Heartache, putting Hammerstorm pretty low. He's just going to sit there and kind of take it, though. Actually, just narrowly dodging the 5-second arrow, which would have been probably the death for her.
Would have been GG, for sure, yeah.
Looks like a constant team fight's just going to kind of go out. Tundra charging into Voodoo Jester. Probably going to be able to pick up this kill. He is going to juke the wrong way. Valkyrie getting the last hit on that. Good stuff. Looks like Succubus did go down as well by Derp. Yeah. Derping it up, taking him down. And Tundra's the only one surviving after respawning. Oh.
Tundra's on the other side, dude.
Yeah, he's the only one who's left right now. He was the only one left to fight, and they kind of left him there. Stop talking. It's going to be okay.
Well, that just did not go in the Hellborn's favor whatsoever. 14-6 is now the score. We're 12 minutes in. That's 20 kills in 12 minutes, so not too shabby. And what, 4,500 experience, 6,000 gold. Legion are in a very strong position. What do you think they're going to do with this gold? Any big items going to come out yet? Or do you think it's still a little bit off?
We still got some time to go. Looks like everybody's kind of just sitting. Actually, I don't have the money up. So Nighthound right now sitting on 1,000 gold. So maybe you're going to start working on a Nullifier Blade or a vast variety of items that he could possibly get. Valkyrie getting a little bit of farm on down bottom. In the neutrals up top looks like we might get a little bit of push. There are 3 Legion heroes and 3 Hellborn heroes. Might see a little bit of a team fight go on. Slither going to look to push the lane a little bit. The Legion team is actually kind of surprising me a little bit. They are taking a dominant lead in the pushing and the killing. So they actually have a later game team, in my opinion. They have Nighthound, they have Hammerstorm, they have Tundra, they have Valkyrie even, and even Slither. Slither gets spell shards, and actually we see a little bit of action. They can carry. All those heroes can carry. I don't feel like talking go.
All right. A little bit of harassment coming out from the Corrupted Disciple. It does look like FourCourtJester's the target, at least off the bat. We do have the cask bouncing around. We do have Corrupted Disciple now going to be chasing off the Manly Man. He goes down. The Bombardier coming out. I don't actually think it hit anything, and it does look like Tundra had too much heartache as he went down to the Succubus Ultimate. That puts us at 2 deaths for 1 with a smackdown coming out. Not exactly in the Legion's favor that round. They were forced to just retreat, but got to be feeling a little bit better there on the Hellborn as that fight definitely went in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. Cakes walked up there, not even participating in the fight really. Managed to do the Call of the Valkyrie, take down FourCourtJester. I was going to try to say his name, but that was not happening. And the creep, actually, so it was a little bit more of an insult to injury than anything. They are popping the fortification on the top tower. I'm not entirely sure why they are doing that, unless they're planning on TP yanking them, but it looks like it's just going to be Valkyrie kind of just roaming around, tossing out the arrow. Might be able to actually catch Bombardier here. Boom! Hits him, takes him down for half-life, except Jerzai will have absolutely none of that. He'll let him back up very easily.
LOL.
Lol. Yeah. So, Legion team's looking to try to get a little bit of a counter push here. Actually, might be able to catch... Oh, Portal Key finished on Tundra. Probably going to be able to catch Bombardier here. The ultimate coming out. Charge. Boom. Dead. Easy.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of a push.
Little bit of misplacement there on the Bombardier. It did look like after the Portal Key he wanted to instantly ult him. I do think Fog of War got in the way there. Just was not enough. And, yeah, clear those trees with them axes. Or, sorry, the ice shards as they are in this game. And, yep, fair enough. So this tower probably going down, huh?
Yeah, most likely. I mean, it's at very low life. Unless they pop fortification, which they are not going to do. They're just going to surrender the tower. That's going to be it. Down bottom, looks like Nighthound actually might be in a little bit of trouble from Succubus. And this dusting FourCourtJester, who does manage to dust Nighthound. So, and actually, wow. FourCourtJester... Wow. FourCourtJester actually popping the ultimate, gets silenced immediately. But he does have the Cursor Ground, and he's going to be able to take him down. Looks like Succubus is going to eat a 5-second arrow, but Cakes is going to have to back off, unfortunately. He does manage to get the Acid Cocktail off, which is a huge waste, in my opinion, of mana and time. That's okay, though. Up top, they're actually still pushing. I'm not
there's no one there to deter them right now.
Deter them? I think it's pronounced deter.
Deter.
Okay. KinGGeet. Poning Mr. PK, which is Bombardier once again.
Yeah,
good stuff by KinGGeet.
That was a lot of damage. It went down right there. He dropped, what, 3 attacks? I think it was 3 attacks.
Yeah, something silly like that. It's really unfair, actually. Bombardier lives a hard life. He does so much damage, but he just takes so much easy damage. And it looks like Succubus is showing why he is not really eligible for 3v3 gameplay. CCing 2 people at once. Looks like both of these guys are probably going to go down. Hammerstorm throwing out the stun. Looks like it's not going to be enough. Tundra is probably not going to get this TP stun. Bombardier.
Pew, pew,
Bye,
pew.
Tundra. Good night. Up top, looks like Nighthound's kind of roaming around, looking like he might want to try to pick off FourCourtJester, which is not going to happen, I don't think. Actually, he might be a little faster. Looks like the phase boots are going to come up. Yeah, should have actually auto-attacked, then silenced, and then waited to pounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, got him to waste a dust. No, they actually dusted him. Oh, wow. They dusted him, and now looks like they're about to dust his ass as well.
Looks like Derp Derp is doing a little bit of a derp here, still continuing. Actually, they are going to put out a Word of Revolution, although he was still dusted
Oh,
and he was
boo.
guaranteed to die. So that's okay.
They put
Derp
down
Derp.
2 Wards of Revelation there.
Yes, they did.
Wow,
Keep,
wow, wow, wow,
keep
wow.
sight on him. Derp Derp derped a little bit, and well, he paid for it with his life. Looks like Cakes actually managed to take down the bottom tower, which is good. He has finished his Ice Brand, which is definitely going to help him with the damage, and also actually chucking out an arrow. Probably not. Oh, whoa. Voodoo Jester almost caught that in the side of the head, which would have been really funny because that would have definitely spelled defeat for him. However,
I spelled defeat VA. No. I was going to spell Valkyrie.
shh, Jester.
Dead
So
fire.
we do have Hammerstorm roaming around in phase. Unfortunately, there are so many Wards of Revelation right around this area for the Hellbourne team that if they were anywhere near the vicinity of him, he would have been dead meat. Randy Savage playing a little too macho.
He has the steam boots now, so he is progressing with his farm. But what else do you get with a roaming Hammerstorm? I mean, he basically has all he needs to contribute to his team at this point, unless he wants to transition more to a carry. And speaking of that, look at the Succubus, grabs the Tundra right off the bat. Now even going to go for the Hammerstorm. This could definitely be it, but no, he got out of that. He got... what happened there? Did Succubus get stunned, I guess? Jarazai is going to go down. No magic immunity for him. A great cask. Just look at the range on that cask, just bouncing around. Don't think anyone else is going to die, but Valkyrie's going to try to make a point here with Voodoo Jester. Auto attacks. That's going to be enough. Even getting the smackdown off, and I don't know, Valkyrie's behind enemy lines here without any support. What's she going to do? What's she going to do? Going to die.
Nice observation, Jester. I think actually that dive was totally worth it. Smackdown doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all about the smackdowns.
What happened with the Succubus, unfortunately, is that oh, actually, let's watch Bombardier get absolutely destroyed, popping out the ultimate, actually managing to get a little bit of damage. Actually gets the sticky bomb off on top of Tundra there. Tundra's looking like he's probably going to get owned. Same deal with Hammerstorm, who was going to get caught by Corrupted Disciple, who's now going to casually DPS down Tundra with a slow. Slither trying to put out a little bit of slow to help him out a little bit, but
He missed.
What?
He missed.
He missed entirely, and they let Tundra go.
Oh, wow. Big mistake
Okay.
on their part. It does look like Slither's going to pay for it, though.
But
Or
I mean, Slither versus Tundra? Yeah. Okay.
Bam.
Derp, derp, derp.
Yeah.
Looks like there's more derps than just derp derp on the Legion team.
I did notice Jarazai popped his ultimate there. For that,
Wow.
For that Slither.
Physical damage stopping the toxicity ticks, you know? So aside from the great warding that the Hellbourne team is doing, they're not really doing too much else very greatly, to be entirely honest.
No.
It is 20 to 15, so they're not out of this game yet. Bombardier has landed some good ults, but other than that, Legion team looks like they're just kind of having fun. Cakes diving into the base. Damn, I can't talk at all. Uh-oh. Succubus gonna get stunned.
No. Randy
Are you
Savage
kidding
there.
me? Did they really just try that? Did you watch that? I don't know. Anyway, what happened was Succubus put the Mesmerize on top of Valkyrie, who's now getting ulted by Succubus, who is just going to very easily probably take down Cakes since he got left behind by Hammerstorm.
No, I
So she
saw
goes-
that. You're a little bit ahead of me. But no, I definitely caught all that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They tried to switch Mesmerize so they could get a stun off on him. Looks like Voodoo Jester's going to be able to get down a nice kill on somebody. He did get DPS down himself, though. That's why it's kind of a bit of a hazy mess here. Looks like Tundra's going to try to slow them down and maybe get away. He's getting his damage stat by a Corrupted Disciple, though. It's looking like he's going to be able to very easily take him down one more auto attack. Actually, Slither coming in, just barely missing the power surge, and he does manage to take out Slither. Slither kind of being the bitch this game. Actually, Succubus, Tundra making a huge mistake. I just have to keep talking, damn it. Running in, mesmerizing Tundra. Looks like he's going to be able to get... Oh, Tundra's actually going to teleport
still
away.
alive.
Ooh, living. That's wow. I'm not entirely sure. That's more of an RNG thing. I guess Succubus just got a little bit unlucky with the health pool. And yeah, Nighthound roaming in, looking like he wants to try to get a little bit of a piece of this Corrupted Disciple, who does have his Frostbrand finish, working on that Firebrand. He does have his Quick Blade and his Fleet Feet, so that's good stuff for him. Actually, Nighthound...
Great comment by Cakes.
With all due respect, what kind of dumb faggot picks Oh, Gook. He said Gook. That's the greatest.
Fun times. Nighthound here, he does have himself his no fire blade set up. It looks like he's going to try to use it here on the corrupted disciple, who just pops his newly founded frostburn with his ghost marchers, and I don't think that's going to be a kill.
Looks like Derp actually derped a little bit there, not using his nullfire blade to stop corrupted disciple. He also entirely missed his smoke cloud. So, and it looks like Tundra's probably going to get taken down by the Curse of Ground. Too bad, so sad. Bombardier, invisible, looks like he might run into the Macho Man. Randy Savage, who's going to run into Jeremiah. I'm talking like a friggin' moron. Actually, Jeremiah is going to manage to get DPS down. Looks like Derp's going to get caught by a Succubus, unfortunately, though, and the Bombardier ult's going to put that away very easily. Heartache doing the best it can, keeping Succubus alive. Looks like Slither's also going to sacrifice his life like he's been doing all game. Massive amounts of pings going out on top of Cakes. Looks like KinGGeet might be a little bit mad that Cakes was not there for the fight, although I don't think it mattered because they just got thoroughly owned.
I don't know. Cakes has been avoiding some of the team fights I've noticed in favor of farm. He does have himself his Blessed Orb, so it looks like he's going to go straight for a Frostwolf Skull with that combo. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely a good item to pick up, but I'm not sure if you should be skipping out on team fights for it. He has Valkyrie. He does not need really as much farm as Hammerstorm or Nighthound does, and they're right in there in the fight. So, what's your deal, Cakes? Huh? Why do you think you got to be so good?
Yeah,
it's really just a matter of choice. And he doesn't have a TP stone. Actually, he does have a TP stone, so he probably could have very easily been at that fight. He was just kind of lazy. It looks like he actually is going to get kind of owned here. Mojo coming out on top of him, getting stunned, leaping away, but the Curse of Ground's on top of him. So unless he gets this TP away, he's probably not going to live. Let's take a look at him.
No, he gets away. He got away.
Just barely.
200 hit points, yeah.
Good stuff. I think that stun was actually a little bit preemptive, and I think a Bombardier ult would have been very nice there. Unfortunately, it is still down for another 60 seconds. Tundra pushing the mid lane. Looks like Succubus is going to come over and try to mesmerize him. Running over with his Striders. Running into Corrupted Disciple here is managing to put on the... Did you notice the Tundra ult went sideways there?
Yeah, a little bit, but it does look like Tundra's going to get out of that. A little bit of support coming in here from Slither, getting off a bit of a slow. And, oh, no, that's a Valkyrie, and that's a Hammerstorm. Okay, that hit anyways. I was going to say, there's an invisible guy running around, running into an arrow like a derp, but no, that was fine. We do have a Ward of Revelation going down. Nobody wants to be found by that Nighthound. And now, look at Corrupted Disciple, taking so much damage, still alive. He's actually pretty decently tanky now, with a little bit of armor. His Frostburn does look like Hammerstorm's been chased off, but who goes down? It is that Voodoo Jester. He's out of the picture, and now Nighthound just going to be merrily chipping away at this defense tower, as in goes that Corrupted Disciple yet again. To no real effect. It does look like Succubus is now the prime target, as Nighthound really wants her dead. In comes the Tundra. He's going to try to finish her up. Not quite enough. And who did go down? It was Slither. Slither has paid the price for the team's arrogance. And now, not looking good for Tundra, as he's getting permanently slowed from the Frostbrand and the tower, but not going to be enough. In goes the stun. In comes the Silence Cloud. And I have no idea what that Bombardier ult was targeting, because it was nowhere near anything.
Trying to grab somebody who's juking. That team fight really just came down to really nice execution by the Hellborn team. Actually, really not that nice execution, but pretty good execution. Average. And when Corrupted Disciple did run in to no avail, according to you, he did pick up a kill on Slither with the Curse of Ground. So, STFU, Jester?
No, I said the Nighthound went in to no avail.
You said Corrupted Disciple?
Did I?
It's okay. Yeah, you did. It's okay. I'm not going to cry. It's your party, and you can lie if you want to.
Oh. You can lie if you want to. She ain't no friend of mine.
Now we're just ruining songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Succubus is going to pick up a haste rune here. Looking to try to find somebody actually with these nice wards that the Hellborn team has put up. Maybe try to get an ulti off and kill somebody. Derp sitting here, looking like he's going to watch Voodoo Jester actually coming in ward, so they should be able to pick that off very easily. Looks like a... Oh, geez, Nighthound's going to probably get owned right here. The Spirit Ward is not shooting him for some reason.
I see that.
Oh, Derp's probably going to go down to the Curse of Ground, unfortunately. Looks like Tundra is looking in like he wants to go and smack somebody with his big ice block. Unfortunately, he's all alone, all by himself. His
ult's down, actually.
His ult's down.
Yeah.
Well, Derp Derp paid the price. So did Voodoo Jester. Voodoo Jester for Derp. I don't know. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's
Probably.
Nighthound, so it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
worth it.
Nighthound. It's probably worth it. I don't know. I was very mesmerized there by the great micro coming out of blue for his minions as they just kind of sat there and died to auto attacks.
Well, it's okay. I mean, he used the minions to take off the mesmerize off himself, and then, well, he kind of had to run away, and he needed to keep vision, and the curl or the ice slowing guy would have probably been auto attacking a little bit anyways.
I call it
Just
a
to
demon
slow somebody,
dog.
so
Yeah,
demon dog.
that's what I call it. I can't say its name. It's like Coral or something like that.
Nobody can say anything.
No.
Too much Canadian in this room right now.
Yep. We can't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Our enunciation is almost that of the Brits. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to compare myself to Yawning Angel. However,
Best
nice
Britcaster
call.
there is.
Yes.
The only Britcaster. I mean, the best Britcaster. Love you, Angel.
Really? You love him? That's going a little far, man.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you love him though. I mean, there's fun guys at parties too, but do you love them?
Well, if they're entertaining.
Well, this is why can't we cast HoN?
I don't know. There's nothing going on. The team is running away. All right, let's go
Let's
over
take
items.
some items.
Go over
Yeah,
items.
yeah. We know this. We've been casting for a while. Oh god.
You can go.
Oh, we should be more serious about this team matchmaking game. Yeah.
This random public game that we picked. Yeah.
Looks like Succubus is going to eat a 5-second arrow, but he does have the protective charm very accurately placed. Look, as if maybe Jerazai knew that she was going to get hit with an arrow.
Ghosting.
Ghosting for sure in team matchmaking.
Yep, that's totally possible.
That arrow frosted me. Yeah. It's a cold, cold arrow for Succubus. Looks like neither team really doesn't know what they want to do. They're kind of just chilling.
I don't think we know what we want to do. We said we are going to do items, and then we didn't.
Let's items. Frostfield Wolf Skull picked up on Valkyrie. Looks like Tundra has his portal key in his... And I'm just watching the warding going on. It's really nice warding, actually, by Nihi. That's the name we chose, right? Nihi.
Yeah, Nihi.
Pardon, playing Hammerstorm, has nothing. You know, trying to go for a BKB. Probably not going to get it anytime soon. He does have 829 gold right now, so unless he has something in the stash that I'm not aware of, probably doesn't have that BKB anytime soon. Looks like I think he should go for a portal key first with Hammerstorm, but that's okay. Derp Derp still has a Nullfire Blade, hasn't picked up anything since. Good stuff. Slither has a Life Tube and a Ring of the Teacher. Probably going to look to try to finish a Helm of the Black Legion, then work on a Gnome's Wisdom, followed by Spell Shards if he wants to do Carry Slither, which is awesome. Slither, his magic damage is just so ridiculous with the ultimate. It's obscene. Spell Shards are just a ridiculous item. Hellborn team kind of cycle around Concord. Not going to do anything with that, though. Kind of just waiting. Hammerstorm. I'm still talking, damn it. Hey, you talk.
All right, fine. Succubus is just going to be charging in here to the tower. He does get a mesmerize off on the Hammerstorm. Not really too sure why. She's eating a lot of tower damage. In goes the Corrupted Disciple. He just really wants to get in there. Pops his ultimate. Now wants to get down this Hammerstorm before the stun can come out. It does look like he'll be going down, but again, so much tower spam going down. The Corrupted just gets so focused. We do have Succubus trying to run away. I guess she doesn't have any confidence in her team at all. Derp Derp is going to go back to town, and he dies in the pool, which is kind of awesome. Bombardier sacrificing himself for no greater good at all, and that's a 4 for 2 exchange. Cake's coming in with a double tap, and he's looking very, very pretty with that Frostwolf skull. Look at that nice snowball animation they got going. So Cakes is extended now to 11-3-3, 500 experience a minute. Definitely owning this game with a close second there by the Corrupted Disciple. But right now the big initiative here is on the Legion team. They're going to come into this base, start whamming away on this tower. I don't think there's a defensive glyph. There it is. It's now being used, and that'll negate a little bit of damage. But still, you only got Succubus here to defend off 3 heroes, and that's just not going to fly, especially with the ward battery going up here from the I almost called him Vetomancer. Wow, from Slither here. But we now have Voodoo Jester up. We do have Jerizaiah coming back, Bombardier, and now is time to stop extending that welcome and get back to town, as they're just going to start coming over here and trying to get everyone. But a great projectile pop there with the portal key from Tundra. Let's not revert back to old habits. And now Tundra looks like he's just going to take all the damage to the face. Told you to get out of there. Stop extending that welcome, but they did not get the melee barracks, which is what they really, really wanted to do. So not only did they not get the barracks, Tundra died. Good times.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, KinGGeet, you're just not good enough, man. I beat him solo mid one time. 1900 player, 1600 player, yeah.
Did you start with 0 gold and you started with 4,000?
Oh, my confidence, Jester. Oh,
you has none. I mean,
he'll beg to differ. He'll argue.
Anyways,
No, you've never beat me solo mid.
Fine, let's get back to the game. So after all that, let's just take a quick look here at the Hellborn items. Succubus has gone and gotten herself a sustainer. Nothing really else of note. A few wards and a few support items. Can only assume at this point it's not going to be a runed axe, but probably more something akin to a nullstone. What has Corrupted Disciple done? He has finished that Frostburn so long ago. To go with that is now a new Shrunken Head, so we're probably going to see him extend his life a little bit in these fights. Bombardier's died so much, but he has himself Spell Shards, which is probably a good thing for him. It does look like everyone wants to take down this Nighthound derp out in the forest, but hey guys, he's invisible, remember that? We do have a... No, we already put down the ward. Where did the ward go? Yeah, Repugnance already put down the ward, so they have no way to see her whatsoever. No dust anymore, no wards revelation. Defense glyph going off here on the tower. Derp's just going to get back, and the tower goes down. So that's not interesting anymore. Jerizaiah is really low on items. All he has is a glowstone. Not too sure what he wants to do with that. Maybe does the Staff of the Master? No, not even. So.
Yes, Staff of the Master has a glowstone.
No, but it doesn't affect Soul's Blessing at all.
No.
Nope. So I really hope he doesn't get that. And the last item for Voodoo Jester is now a new Dust of Revelation. Too bad he wasn't anywhere near anyone else for that fight. He does have himself his Assassin's Shroud, so he should be able to get off some nice ultimate combos now, throwing down the ultimate with an Assassin's Shroud. That is if he doesn't need a 4-second arrow to the face. So... I don't know. Maybe he's going to live. Maybe... No, he's not going to live. Despite the efforts of Succubus and Bombardier, no, he still goes down. Even pissing off Santa Kongor there. Well, maybe it's time to kill Santa Kongor. It does look like the Legion team now with a kill fresh under their belt. They are winning 31-27 at this point. They do have the experience in the gold lead. Why not? I mean, Hammerstorm's just going to stand guard there. He's going to take all 4 people to the face if they do come down here. It does not look like they want to at all. The ward battery going up here with Slither, just going to be putting down all that physical, slows and damage and fun times. Down goes Kongor. Santa has dropped his present. Wow, he actually dropped her present. That's kind of funny.
How long has it been since you played this, man?
Apparently since Christmas.
Yeah, Congo, Santa Congo. What are you calling him?
Santa Kongor.
Santa
Why would
Kongor.
I call him Congo?
I don't know.
That's a country out in
Why would you name yourself
South Africa.
Jester? It's a joke. It's just a big joke.
Better than Congo.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like we are gonna see a little bit of a little end game push here going on from the Legion team. They're cycling up top. Maybe try to take down that last defensive tower, which will definitely boost their gold. Maybe be able to finally push it and take those melee racks. They do look like they are at the advantage, though. They do, like I said earlier, have better carries, or rather more of them, than the Hellborn team. Unfortunately, the Hellborn team does have a very strong team fight, so it really could go a multitude of ways. We'll see how it goes. Looks like the bird is going to spot Succubus striding in, maybe trying to pick off Hammerstorm. Actually, Hammerstorm manning up, tossing out the sun. Unfortunately, he's just going to get CC'd. Okay. Just barely missing the Valkyrie arrow. Actually, he's going to get damage. No Curse of Ground on him. Actually, Curse of Ground is on him. I'm nuts. And it looks like Cakes is actually going to eat Succubus ult. And Tundra is going to get DPS down by a Corrupted Disciple. So Cakes is not dead yet, though. He is looking like he's going to be on his way out. Slither getting CC'd once again. Isn't able to put up the ultimate, though. And Cakes is now in a lot of trouble. He did have the Token of Life, so he did manage to get back up. He's getting slowed by a Corrupted Disciple, though. He does manage to stun Succubus, but I don't think that's going to be enough there. He does have a Nullfire Blade, so he is able to slow him. Looks like Derp, though, is going to come and do a little bit of work on these two heroes. Cake's running back and slowing down Jerizaiah. So much action going on. Derp leaping on top of Succubus. He's going to get a little bit owned right here, though, from both of those heroes. And looks like Cake's going to try to Runaway doesn't happen though. Corrupted Disciple, Last Man Standing, Genocide. Actually, I'm gonna eat my words. Amount of carries. I think that just came down to Legion team kind of just going in one by one and trying to solo the other team, and it worked for them for the most part. They just kind of missed out on that Corrupted Disciple who managed to live with a little bit of health.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised at his survivability that fight. He doesn't even have lifesteal, but he was just able to hold on long enough to make that fight very worthwhile for the Hellborn. I mean, it was a 4-5. It was a 5-2 exchange. As you said, the Genocide did go off just as Hammerstorm popped right back up to life. And it does look like he wants to go for that Shrunken Head. He has a Warhammer now, but just not enough funds to complete it. And talking about under-itemed heroes, Jeraziah, I don't know why. I was shaking my head at this just before that team fight. Plated Greaves on a Jeraziah. Why?
Well, does give him extra armor. He is kind of working on the aura stacking. He is playing support, so Plated Greaves does help the push. It does help his team, so not a big deal, I guess. Makes him a little more tanky.
No, but he just bought them at like 30 minutes in. Unless I missed that item earlier. That could be very possible, I suppose.
You do miss a lot of stuff, Jester, so...
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it felt like, wow, you bought boots at 30 minutes and they were Plated Greaves.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
was very underwhelmed.
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll skip back while you're watching this.
Alright, fair enough. No Fireblade and Frostwolf Skull, those two do stack, I suppose, as Valkyrie is doing quite amount of damage now. Cakes is up to 15 and 4, 600 experience a minute. This isn't even a casual game, but that's an impressive amount. Level 21. Oh, look at this Jeraziah, just gets comboed down so very quickly. No amount of Soul's Blessing is going to be saving him whatsoever. And now just icing on the cake at this point. I mean, we did have a reduction in the experience in the gold lead here for the Legion, but at the same time, they're still way ahead right now of the Hellborn, and missing this middle tower here is just going to be like inviting the Hellborn at this point to just march in, grab those two Raxes while the Hellborn are down a man. So,
Could you give me a timestamp here, Jester, while I have a little bit of a pause in the action here?
38:51, 52. Okay. Wait, you're talking about game time, right? Or
game time, yeah. Well, that's easier.
Yeah, 38:57, 58.
Okay, good.
This Raxus is definitely taking a lot of damage. The snowballs are coming out because we did have an illusion rune there on Cakes. It does look like Hammerstorm and Derp going to be able to take down someone. It looks like the next target is going to be that. Well, it's just going to be this entire team. That was just everyone. The only person alive right now is the Corrupted Disciple. He's going to get back into his tower, and he was able to take down the manly man himself, the guy with this kilt. And right now, I mean, Corrupted Disciple's alive. Jeraziah has popped right back up. I don't think they're going to be able to repulse this by themselves, though. I don't know. Corrupted Disciple's a very strong hero, and he's going to get jumped on here by Derp, but the silence, the slow, and even the purge going down. Like, these guys really want this dead Corrupted Disciple. Cake's going to be jumping, not too sure why. The defensive glyph has been popped. It's not going to save the tower at all. I don't even know what the tower's attacking, but it's not a hero. And
it's attacking the Valkyrie illusion,
yeah.
And the jump gives them extra attack speed, so they're very easily able to take down the tower. Actually, I'm trying to talk about. I did go back to take a look at the Jeraziah, and he did manage to actually pick that up fairly late in the game. So I kind of understand where you're coming from. I didn't notice it either, but I decided to go check, and yeah, he did. He did pick it up fairly late. So maybe he should have probably went for Steam Boots or something. Maybe help himself out a little bit more. But still good items. Very decisive team fight, though, for the Legion team. And at the end, the Hellborn team did pretty good, kind of defending their second set of racks, but it did manage to get taken down. They are sitting on one set of racks right now, 40 minutes into this game, so...
It's not spelling good things for their future.
No, but I have watched a game where my friend, one of my friends actually did come back from Mega Creeps, so... with no racks.
That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't think it's going to happen here, but it's impressive.
Yeah.
We do have Corrupted Disciple. He's going to be chasing down Tundra. Not too sure why he wants to pop everything here on Tundra. Tundra's pretty beefy. He's 2,200 hit points with that Helm of the Black Legion. In comes the Succubus, though. That might just make the difference here. He does go down half health now on the Corrupted Disciple, but a stun with a God mode and, you know, Shrunken Head, finally Shrunken Head on Hammerstorm. Hammerstorm has 3 items, Shrunken Head, Steam Boots, and Chalice. As I said earlier, I mean, all he needs is the Chalice and the Boots, and he's done for the team. He just needs to stun people, and it's game over. The only thing else he really needs for that is a portal key, but no, he went for a Shrunken Head, which is still a good choice.
No, especially when he's not getting that much farm, because he is team fighting a lot. A shrunken head will make it so he's able to actually fight a little longer. The portal key would be really good for the initiation, but they already have some pretty good initiators and Tundra and Valkyrie Arrow and
Derp
Derp. Yeah.
derp.
Actually, we do see a Valkyrie Arrow just narrowly missing both Jersey and Voodoo Jester there in the or in the
Right
top lane.
between them.
So good stuff by them. Looks like they're going to try to defend this a little bit, but they all are kind of low on health and mana. At least Bombardier is, so he's going to back off. Corrupted Disciple is down for another 30 seconds, so they could probably very easily push into this lane. They just need to kind of group up and actually do it.
Yeah, we do have... Oh, those are just illusions. Do we actually have all 5 top here?
Oh, we got 3, 4.
Tundra's in town, and Cakes is farming instead of team fighting yet again, so...
Well, I mean, they're not going to push in right now because they don't have Tundra, so I did forget that Tundra was down, so it's too bad for them. They do pretty much have this game on lock, though. Both lanes are being pushed right now. All they have to really do is just stride up on here. Actually, Voodoo Jester eating a 5-second area is going to probably get comboed down here very easily. Just eats it. Corrupted Disciple tossing out the Tide. Unfortunately, that's not going to help. Nemesis coming out for Cakes, proving why he is still really good at this game, actually.
Oh, no complaints at Cakes at all.
Yeah. Bombardier throwing a little bit of harassment. Unfortunately, that's not going to really do anything. Hammerstorm kind of eating the tower. Looks like the Legion team are just going to very concisely push this in. Actually, Corrupted Disciple showing up for the party. Actually, Succubus holding down Derp playing Nighthound. Looks like he's going to very easily go down with the Bombardier ultimate. But Corrupted Disciple's also probably going to bite the dust here. Cake's just doing so much damage. Jerzai also looks like he's going to be the next one in line. Succubus and Bombardier are the only ones left alive. Unfortunately, they can't do too much against a Cakes just eating him alive. Puzzle Box minions bursting on top of Succubus. Unfortunately, they only burst on the hero that killed them, so no big deal. Randy Savage just smacking on the on the range barracks there. Succubus tossing just for lulz. Yeah, Cakes is some funny shit. Looks like Succubus is going to eat it, though. Voodoo Jester tossing at the thing. Dropping Bound Eye for some reason. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
And Voodoo Jester goes and picks it up. That was funny to me. I don't know why.
Although it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Nah, at this point, Mega Creeps. Yeah.
GG, worst Voodoo ever.
Well, one thing I've noticed this game, 2 things. One, the Bombardier is kind of very underwhelming. 5-10 was his score. Didn't really seem to make too much of an impact in the game. The other is Jereziah. I guess this is why we don't pick him like at all anymore. 1-8. So very, very poor performances coming out of them. The next thing I did notice was that the Hammerstorm, as people are dying in the fountain at this point, Hammerstorm, I mean, as we said, he's kind of more the roaming support role this game. He has 21 assists. 21 assists. Top of the game. So kudos to him.
Good stuff. Good, solid team matchmaking game. Actually, it was probably a little better than I expected. Kind of fooled around a little more than I thought. I thought the ice.
So much for a nice professional cast, right?
Whatever. The ice shards there at the end look kind of cool beside the World Tree. That's okay. Good game. Well played. Thanks to KinGGeet for the nice team matchmaking.
Yeah, thanks for stalking him. Made life easy. Yeah. Alright, so that will be the end of it there, folks. This has been just a random game that both myself, FourCourtJester, and CSN Jesse here have been enjoying casting for you. So, check out game replays, check out Cybersports Network. We plan to do more of these down the line, as now holidays are done and tournaments will be starting right back up. Isn't that right?
Hell yeah.
Indeed, it'll be a good time. Good time. So, we'll see you guys then.
Peace out.